Hey guys, welcome back to JMV Rockhound, and I'm Jay.
I'm B.
You'll never guess where we're at. I am at a location where you can find Kentucky agates. There's a creek that a couple of different people have give us a location to public access to, and we're going to go look. We're on our way to go meet Taylor Pfanstiel of Rocks and Things. He's the guy that I buy most of my Kentucky agates from, and we're going to go up there. He's got a bunch of stuff that he's been building up for me that I've been purchasing over the last, it's probably been a couple months since whatever, but we're going to go up there and see him and get this stuff from him. And we got a little bit of time to kill out a little bit early so I could come here, and we're going to go. Most likely this is hunted to death at this location, and I'm not going to walk a country mile in here to try to find something. So anything's better than nothing. I'm just hoping I find something. I don't care if it's a fragment. I just want to find something, just to say I found something. And then later on this summer, I'm probably going to go out with Taylor or Josh Carmichael or Logan Sparks and actually go to some of these private access places and try to find something. But this is what I got for now, and I just wanted to start this video, and I'll probably show a little bit on the creek here, and then we'll do the rest of it up there at Taylor's. All right, guys, thanks. Vicky done beat me in the creek. I've been walking this little road in here, looking at rocks as I go. What's that? I see some color in that. Get down here now. I do believe that might be a fragment. Let's get down here and clean it off. Fragment. And I found this other thing. We're on the road. I wanted to clean it off. I don't think it's anything, but the shape of it made me want to look at it. Yeah, I don't think that's anything. It's a nice little creek. Say hi, Vicky. See if you can see the minnows.
Don't come straight across, go down and then up. Follow the middle.
Okay, let's get to looking. See if I can find something. Well, it's not agate, but that's still pretty cool. Little fossil. Looks like it might have a horn coral in it right there. Yeah, I think I'll take that. Let's keep looking. Just found this one. Found a few more fragments pieces and stuff. I thought they might be good to tumble. Never can tell. I think you just found one.
Woohoo!
Pretty cool red on the thing.
Of course, you know I'm gonna find something red.
Hey Vicky,
What?
go pick that chunk up right there.
That one?
Yep. It's definitely got some agate in there. It's not, well, chalcedony anyways.
Pretty rock.
Another fragment. Got some colors in it. Probably a lot of surface staining, but who knows? Cut open and cut into something like that, it might be pretty. I'm gonna go over here and check out where this is eroding over here. We ain't got much more time. We gotta go meet Logan, or not Logan, sorry, Taylor. I see some sparkle. Oh, a couple more little fragments. Little one had some druzy on it. Just saw that sparkle from all the way up here. There's been some pretty good storms coming through, so you never know if you not find something, and especially in eroded areas. It looks like some banded chert, little piece. It's just too small to even do anything with though. When you get in stuff like this, then you start looking for shapes. That's a good shape, but I don't think that's one. I don't know. Here, babe, wash this off. You didn't wash it off very good. There's still all kinds of mud on it.
Well, give it back.
I'm filming.
He's mean to me, y'all.
I am not.
Crab.
Crab?
Crawdad, I mean.
There's a big difference between crawdad and a
shut
crab.
up. Leave me alone.
I want to look up in there and then we're going to probably leave.
Left you.
Yeah, nature. I don't know. It almost seems like it's got some little bit of color. And then we got a little buddy. Showed up and said hi. He's pretty. Really? Oh, let's go catch a snake.
Oh my god! It's a freaking wave. It's a freaking snake.
Let's go see what kind it is at least. I think it's just a corn snake.
Underneath the rock.
I seen where it went. Yeah, it's either a water snake or a...
Not poisonous.
No. See its round eyes.
It's striking at your phone.
It ain't gonna hurt me.
Don't you get away from me.
I gotta get the sun right. Yeah.
Say hello, Internet. We shall name you George. Hey, I found the snake.
You little bitty thing. I've been catching snakes since I was old enough to walk.
Let's put him back.
I'm trying to show him really good. And show people he ain't gonna hurt me. He or she.
Camera so you can play with it.
Uh,
You drop him.
Yeah, he went in the water. I ain't gonna chase him back down.
Where?
All right, let me go up here on this washout. Okay. Really just found a few fragments or whatever. But we got to run, meet Taylor, so we're going to come back to this creek, and I don't know which way we'll go. I'll talk to Taylor and see what he suggests going one way or the other. And maybe I'll find something. But for now, that's the creek. Say bye, creek. Nice little creek. Guys, I'm over here with Taylor, Rocks and Things. He's my Kentucky agate guy.
What up, y'all?
He runs a pretty good operation here with he's got all kinds of agates, man, all kinds. I did that other video with I guess he's a friend but a competitor, so I won't say his name in this video.
I got an abundance mindset. We're all playing with rocks.
Hey, you know, it's a big community. We love each other, and I love this whole community. It's awesome. But I figured I'd go ahead. I started this video, and we went to that creek down there that he told me about. We didn't have much time, so didn't really find anything but some fragments and stuff. But I came up here to get some stuff from him, and he's showing me around his little, I don't know if you want to look around, but he's got agates everywhere. Agates and crystals, and it's just awesome.
I got as many agates as we used to pull out the garden.
But he's on Discord for most of you guys that what's your Discord name on
It's
there?
Rocks and Things LLC. I got
Rocks
a
and
big
Things.
red agate as my face.
Yeah. So yeah, check him. Heck, he I think he's posted some stuff up there for sale, didn't you?
A little bit back.
So get on there on the sales page, scroll back through, or contact him directly. He's got some awesome rocks, man.
Always smiling at you.
Yeah, he showed me that one a little bit ago. How you can't turn it sideways. It'll. But yeah, he showed me this one here a second ago. Look at all that crystal in there.
Smoky quartz, yellow, blue, black banding, but you never know. That could all be patina, might be queer. Kentucky agate's excellent because of the mystery.
And he's got a pile over there.
Show them all the duds.
He calls it his duds. I'm telling you, it's a big fire pit mounded up with Kentucky agate and crystals and geodes and so like that. It was awesome. I was like that. I would like that. I'd like that.
Probably close to 1,200 pounds of geodes cut right there. No
Yeah,
lie.
it's
I
awesome.
think we had 20 buckets a year, and that fire gets rid of about 5. That quartz burns back. It definitely does.
Got him a piece of Tennessee paint rock sitting right here.
You just never know what you'll find in the yard. Y'all welcome to come on up, check it out.
Yeah, I got a couple of people that checked out from the other video I did, you know. I don't know if they've actually made any purchases or whatever, but if I'm going to recommend anybody, it's going to be you, because, you know, I've bought more from you than anybody. I bought some from Josh Carmichael too, but that's pretty cool with that wide in it like that.
Big old double nodular. You never know what you find.
That one
in
you
Kentucky.
sent me, you know, you sent me those ones to cut. One of them, oh, that's cool. That one you sent me was nothing but wide on the inside of it. Like
Some of them's crazy. You take a black light to it yet?
No, not that one.
Give it a gander.
Yeah, I did too. I think I did. It's in one of my videos. I don't know. I've got like 80 something videos on there now. But
A whole lot of the time, here's some nice white black mute bands, some quartz rocks. So this is the stuff sitting outside. We might have to show you some of the stuff inside later.
there was one over here you said was a dud. Was it that one I just picked up?
Maybe here's a nice one.
I was like, that ain't dud.
Little red dot up top.
I mean, I know people that, is that calcite in there? I think it is.
That is, big old tank of calcite.
I know
sitting up
people
top.
that love this with the botryoidals like that in there.
I don't like the bot.
You don't? The
No.
botryoidal calcite like that?
I go out of my way to avoid them.
Oh, I love them.
Well, I know who to holler at.
I like that, I call it snowball quartz.
You know, this is rock was found on one of my first agate hunting trips ever, Mountain Mushroom Festival in 2019. Larry Smith and the Eastern Kentucky Rock Club right there took me out to go play. Oh, Southeastern Kentucky Gym and Mineral Club, sorry.
So I brought this, y'all know from that live, Vicky wanted me to cut this Brazilian the other day. So I brought it up. He said, bring something up if you want to cut it. So here we are. We cut it. We've got some, let me get it wet real quick. That's pretty.
It is a very nice Brazilian. It's got a whole lot of color going through there. It's very earth toned.
We got it cut exactly the way I wanted to. There was some finagling to do to get it in the saw right, but we did.
That's right. When you get them round rocks, it goes on wood. That's tough. Here's something to show off. It's a little piece of amethyst right here from Tennessee.
Oh, wow.
Heck yeah, man.
Just like a geode. Find a little chunk like that sticking out the dirt, you never know what's going to pop up after a good vinegar scrub.
Yeah, no kidding.
Right.
I found some amethyst in some of the LSAs I cut.
That's pretty cool. So here you almost have some Celestine style quartz.
Yeah, I was going to say, that don't look like quartz.
Isn't it neat? This right here came from Powell
Real
County,
blue.
Kentucky.
Powell County.
Yep, got little tiny hematite blades up top.
There's some banding in that too on the
Oh,
edge.
tiniest bit. Tiniest bit. The baby blue bands really do pop.
You could do like a face polish around.
And you know what? It might change color 100%. That might all be oxidation. You never know.
That's true.
As soon as you start going in there, you might lose that gorgeous white. It might turn clear. Still be a neat rock, but
Yeah, that'd be cool one to even cab up.
I've been leaving
Like
it out here.
polish it and make it a big pendant.
Super pendant.
With the crystals like that. That'd be cool.
That's a self-defense pendant right there.
Well, I like the big ones. This is one of the smaller ones I got right here.
Very cool.
But yeah, I'm going to start making them like this. I like, with the hole like that, and paracord like that. That's the way I want to wear them.
Here in Estill County, we like to
Well,
set the bezel of silver.
I ain't special like you that can get all them fancy red and black ones.
It takes a little bit of
Is that
walking.
another part of that?
No, it's not. But it's from the same area. That right there is the definition of an oxidized rock.
Yeah.
The patina is impeccable. Who knows what color that could have to. I was
That's
lucky
pretty.
enough to visit David Davis at Kentucky Agate Incorporated once and buy a couple specimens off him that were patined out just so I could cut the face and learn. If y'all ever have a chance to go look at his collection, it's impeccable. I highly recommend
Really,
it.
David Davis?
Yep.
Where's
Kentucky Agate Incorporated.
Where's he out of?
He's the owner of the Middle Fork area.
Okay.
You look up Kentucky Agate Inc. on Facebook, you check him out.
I'll check it out.
If it
I'd
wasn't for
like
him, I
to go
wouldn't.
around to I'd like to go meet up with Roland and do more of an in-depth interview with him sort of video.
Oh, his yard's definitely got him as well. You can go look through all his rocks, find something nice with the team to cut a good face.
He was so gracious and cool at the Jim show when we was there. So that's the first time I'd ever. I had had his book on my save list on Amazon for over a year, and we walked up to that booth, and I didn't know who he was. You know, I walked up to the booth, I seen the book, and I was like, "Hey, I've got that book on my Amazon list. I wanted to get that." And he was selling it for basically the same price. And he's like, "Yeah, I'll autograph it for you." I'm like, I didn't know. I thought he was just happened to have a copy selling or something. I didn't know he was the author.
He's got all those wonderful specimens in front of you. It's so overwhelming. You don't
Oh
know where
yeah,
to start. It's so
Lord,
neat.
he had all kinds there.
I went out
big,
my way.
Big tubs of them. And it was cool. So I don't know. You probably didn't watch the video, but I decided I was going to do a live giveaway, and I bought a couple things. I let the people choose that was watching live, you know, what we was going to buy to give away or whatever. So I bought a couple, and he threw one in and gave one away.
That's nice.
So, you know, we had three giveaways on that, and he donated one of them to give away. He said he thought it was a really cool idea.
That's pretty cute. Well, guys, I got some good news. Jeff brought me a coconut geode as a gift. It just dropped in the saw while we're filming. We got lucky. Yeah.
So y'all seen that coconut I cut? I hope it's not a quartz bomb like the first one, but the second one I cut was, you know, had all kinds of great banding in it. So hopefully the one I just brought him is a good one. I guess we're about to find out here in just a minute. But yeah, I've got to do this tonight when we get home. We're going to do the giveaway for our 1 year anniversary.
Thing's freaking sweet.
Is it?
Yeah.
You already peeked, huh?
I had to.
You ain't supposed to peek.
It was staring at me. Sometimes they fall just right and you don't get to see any of that thing's face. Sometimes they fall and they force you to look at them. That's a bittersweet moment. So these things are cool.
Oh wow.
Heck yeah, that is a nice one.
Looks like a Mexican quartz agate or lace agate.
It is a Mexican agate for sure.
Yeah, they're Mexican coconuts, they call them. I think that they're from, is it Las Choyas?
Las Choyas mine #2, and they come out of bedrock. So it's really cool when you get one that doesn't have a bunch of fractures in it. This stuff's kind of hard to mine from my understanding, but I haven't done too much research.
That's really cool.
And the thing is with these right here, a lot of times you'll get them that are on the inside. They won't have all the chalcedony. It'll be a lot of this coloration right here.
Oh yeah.
But that coloration right there, you hit that with the UV light, there'll be a lot of red, and sometimes there's purples. And
so we got light parallax up towards the top. I don't know if you see it.
yeah, I can see it. It's hard to show that on camera though.
It really is. So this is the 5th one of these I've ever cut in my life. The first one I ever cut was full parallax bend, and it was something special, and I went back and bought the other 4 off the guy I bought that one from, and all the other 3 were duds. So this right here is a saving grace.
Yeah, well, that's the third of. I've got a bunch of them that we watch this other show on Facebook, a live sale show, where they're called the Glacier Bros, and a lot of the people watching my channel here know those guys. But I bought them off them because I wanted some to cut myself, and also I have a friend that sent me a couple. Cheryl at Soul Adventurist, she sent me some, and one of them was not so good, and then the other one was full face parallax banding, and then one of these that I cut was, you know, almost full face. It had a little bit of quartz in it, but this one's just as good as that one.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I thank you for that rock.
Oh, you're
Jeff.
welcome,
That's
man.
Wonderful.
You're welcome.
Stick
You
this
hooked
rock.
me up with all these Kentucky agates I bought.
Speaking of that,
Which
I can bring a box out to this table. You want to show them something you got?
yeah.
Let me go pretty nice. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So this is his stuff. Is this all for sale?
Yeah, well, no, these are all just rough rocks. So I polish everything's for sale. So these are rough, and then I have polished table over here, and I got a table belonging to my buddy. I'm trying to help sell.
I got one buddy that
These are
just
ticks.
loves agates. That
You see the whale? That whale's cool.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah. You never know what you're seeing them.
Some pretty agates.
I wish I had good lighting.
I about knocked one off, I think. Where's that light?
Some of these guys are nice oddities. There you go.
Yeah, somebody sent us a light the other day. It helped tremendously.
As a mount.
Mount, sorry.
If I could display this collection properly, it might get some rapport.
Yeah. Well, I don't see anything wrong with the way you got it here.
Oh, that's good.
That's wild, isn't it? Special rock, Powell County.
Okay, so if anybody has been on, that one's pretty right there. I mean, they're all
Oh, the
pretty.
T to Taylor.
I love that one.
You got T, A, Y, L. I'm looking for an R, and I could use about any agate for the O.
Yeah, I know. There's an O right there.
That's right. So if anybody has an agate 2 inches or smaller with an R in the middle, I'm paying
So-
for that.
Taylor's a little bit famous for one of his rocks, and he's had it all over, Facebook. Its name is Harold,
Harold?
right?
Yeah. So we got the Cyclops right here. Wedding rings came from. That's a red and black rocks come like that quite often, separated, broken, and beaten and bruised. And
So
every once-
here's Harold.
Oh, wow.
That's the devil in the rock looking right back at you.
He's got stickers and T-shirts and stuff like that made up with that.
My wallet and everything.
That's kind of his logo.
It's a cool rock.
Yeah.
Special rock. It's only the cap off the rock. This
So
original rock was like
he's
that
giving me
big.
this one today, and I'm going to go ahead and
He's going to take it back, and I think we're going to process it with a hammer and a scroll saw. And the whole purpose is to grind the red down into a dust for HPLC scientific research.
oh, that one's cool back there too.
Oh, yeah, the Cyclops. He's going to be the next shirt. I'm excited. Here's one of the stickers right there.
Yeah, there's a sticker.
Good old Harold
I've got
face.
one of those on my display.
That's awesome. So this one right here, I've got no proof, but that's the only Kentucky agate that ever been bit by a shark. We dropped the phone in the ocean after that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a small mecca. We're flounder fishing.
Cool.
Oh yeah, some of those are super neat, especially this big old orange and brown
Yeah,
one.
I love those. I love that coloration. I like that druzy in that one right there.
The little silverbacks are special.
So much awesomeness.
These are all polished rocks right here. There's a big red one, kinda. And right over here, some pretty neat rocks. I have a piece I'm out selling for a buddy of mine. Trying to get his whole collection together.
So these belong to somebody else,
Uh-huh.
and he's going to sell them.
Yeah, I've been selling them for a little bit. You know, try to help your buddies out when you can. Everybody's here, one big
y'all,
community.
you see something on here you like? I mean, there's some awesome little agates in here, and a lot of slabs here you can make some nice cabs out of.
Most of these pieces are 10 to 50 bucks a piece, and on average they're 15 to 20, so everything here's affordable.
Yeah, the red and black is hard to get hold of around here.
It really is. This is a whole bin full
If you
of
find something like this just to make like calves out of something like that, I mean, you can sell those calves for upwards of 100 or more
What?
for good ones.
Let's see, here's one.
Yeah. Let me show them the one on your neck. That's awesome.
Middle Fork Station Camp and South Fork Station Camp.
Nice.
Your buddy Michael Trebuzio found that rock.
Mike did?
Yeah, Mike found that one.
Cool.
It's one of the coolest rocks I ever seen.
I thought you could only find the red and black ones at somebody's private property on like a mine or something.
So the red and black rocks grow in Station Camp Creek, and they drop to the left and to the right of that mountain. One side goes in the South Fork, and one side goes in the Middle
It's a
Fork.
nice chunk right there.
That is another big old red and black Middle Forker. So those rocks right there can be found from, 20 miles or so from that spot. It's just very rare. Back in the day, you'd find them out in the creek and stuff, but nowadays you find one, it's almost an anomaly. It's a pretty good little area. These are all rocks I found personally, every single one of these. This one came out the yard.
That one.
Yep, so did this one, and this one, and this one.
When you say the yard, you mean on this property?
Yeah, just like right around here.
Swing in the road.
Yeah.
And we
These are all
resealed.
Tennessee paint rocks. All
And,
these are very special. Tennessee paint rocks make Kentucky agate look easy to find.
Is it the ones you sent us?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even try to.
Roscoe, he'll help me get up out of the chair or walk and hop.
Here's the next one. This is going to be the next famous Kentucky agate. We're working on sealing it up, making it into a pendant. It's the Kentucky Tennessee rock. So you got both states right
That's
there.
true. It does look like that.
The guy who originally found it smacked it with a hammer. And this right here is a flake off the front. I spent the last year or so making a basket and sealing it out, turning this thing into a puck, slowly polishing and sealing to make sure I don't explode it any further. This art goes up to a hair bit thick, so it's
They
a
have the same.
true pain in my butt work of art.
Yeah, that's nice.
Mom is a
That's a pretty little one right there too.
great parent.
The pear?
This one right here.
Husky.
Oh yeah, my grandmother has the other half of that.
Her
Cool.
dad is
Yep.
black lab.
We like all sorts of weird rocks.
Got some trilobites.
Trilobites.
That's something I ain't found yet, is trilobites.
Kentucky fluorite.
Personality is golden.
I reckon you can find those here in Kentucky somewhere. can't you?
Oh, these are all Kentucky. Every single one of those is. So is this one. It's a Woodford County trilobite.
Oh wow, that's huge.
In Woodford County, they turned into calcite, so it's very hard to find a good one.
Is that your new friend?
Look at that big one. Lord of mercy.
Morocco.
Look at that big one.
Yeah, those are Moroccan. The Moroccan ones are it's kind of cheating. You could just go get those by the bucketful.
That's a nice cab right there.
Ross Creek. That's a nice specimen right there.
Yeah.
It's a good piece of glass, maybe. I haven't looked at this stuff in such a long time. If y'all see anything over here you like, y'all holler. I need to clean this out.
I'm gonna take some off your display, man. Nice thunder egg.
Here's a good middle forker.
People come to visit nearly as often as we used to.
If I knew you liked thunder eggs, I could have brought you a couple.
It was a gift. It's a cool gift. This is a nice one I found.
Yeah, I like that.
That's a cool Kentucky agate. Different in it.
Yeah, I like the spots in it.
It's a Powell County rock. Powell County something else.
What is it, 5 or 6 counties you can find them
Yeah.
in?
Powell, Estill, Lee, Rockcastle, and Jackson. And they said it's been found in Montgomery. And people seem to find them a little bit everywhere, it looks like. Widespread across the state, they say there's agate, but Estill and Jackson right there on the line where Madison touches is probably the best spot. This one here came from our flower bed. We were digging a garden, popped up. A little disheveled. We like to play with the rocks.
There was some white banded agate that we found with Logan over there in Brea.
That's pretty
I
cool.
didn't find it. Somebody that was there with us that day found a little chunk sitting there when we did that video with him and did the. Yeah, that's pretty.
Came out the back of the arrow. There's some white banded right there.
Let's see if I can get closer to that one.
It's strange. Very
Trying
strange.
not to. That flashlight's too bright. Can't see the. Can't get close enough.
A little bit of everything floating
Nice
around.
dog tooth. Where'd you get that dog tooth at?
Marion County.
I want to find some good dog tooth crystals like that.
That whole area was full of big old giant bugs.
You got them down.
Down below.
All over the place.
Oh, there's a new one.
It's a good chunk right there.
Yeah.
She's 4.
Oh man, you can make several calves out of that.
Oh, you really could. That rock was over 10 pounds before I busted it down. Sometimes you can't make specimens, can't cut them up. They just kind of have to get worked.
Yeah, we're gonna finish picking out a couple here because part of what I'm gonna take you outside here in a minute and show you the stuff I came up here to pick up or whatever, and get you showing some of this stuff here that I'm picking out. One of the things I bought from him was 20 of these. You can pick out whatever you want out of these little minis. For what was it? I can't remember. I got 20 of them for.
You got 20 on a
Something.
special deal. Usually I do them about $10 a piece for a random pick. If you want to pick them, I do about 15 a piece.
Yeah.
These are nice specimens. Some of these are impeccably banded.
Yeah, you had a special deal whenever on
Look at the
Facebook, I
purples
think.
to it. Yep. Every once in a while, I gotta buy a little bit extra turtle food. I got a giant turtle in here. So when I need turtle food, that means I need to go buy all the feeder fish at the bait store. That means y'all get a special agate deal. Or if my poor fish tank needs a little bit
Get you
of
a
water
net
change.
and go down to the creek and.
Bro, I kill every fish in the creek. I have a mata. It's the second largest
Yeah, I know
species
what
of
they are.
freshwater turtle. Yeah, so the Mana, he's voracious.
All right, let me turn this off for a minute and finish picking some of these out, and then we'll take you outside and I'll just give you a little peek. Everything on the table right there is my stuff.
It's quite a big rock.
Yeah.
Mine's with their
Look
name
at
on
that.
it, or we can put RNT.
Should have got that other one in there.
Some nice rocks.
Yeah, beautiful. So they got these shirts that they made up, and you can get different designs on the back.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll go
So you can get your name on the front,
We also, it's not on this one, but you can get the RNT logo on either sleeve.
and then
This one's
you can
mine.
get a different logo here, but then it's going to have their name, their store name, I guess, or the Rocks and Things LLC. So you can find them. Oh, he's got his Herald
Yep. And here's the logo we're talking about.
R&T. Yeah,
That's cool.
Do you have anything on that?
I like that one.
There's nothing on the back of them.
Yeah.
We do them whatever color you want. We make them to order. We take about 2 weeks.
Can you get
So,
three?
ladies,
Can you get 3X?
We can do whatever
Sure
size
can.
you want. Once
Sure
they go
can.
above 2X, the price changes $5 more.
Yeah, those are cool. Yeah, I just sent a picture. Some of y'all will get a kick out of that. I just sent a picture of that to Jackie. Did you see it? Yeah, that's theirs, and she ain't letting that one go.
Here's a cool rock. It's Kentucky agate arrowhead.
Oh wow.
That right there is a rarity.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, let's get outside because they in more better detail. So I got a bunch of slabs, and then this is all this stuff that he's been holding the box open for me. I mean, Lord mercy, I done forgot everything I'd gotten from him. Well, this is not part of it, unless he wants to send it to me.
I'll trade it for that one.
Nah, I'm holding on to that one now. You done let it go.
That's right. Everybody,
That's
Jeff
pretty.
has leverage on me. He's going to trade this one back probably next 5-10 years. We'll figure it out.
I'm out.
Right.
I'll
You
tell
gotta-
you what, you got first right of refusal.
That's right. That's right. You got to
That's
enjoy
for
it
sure.
for a while. Enjoy it
I
for
will
a
definitely
while.
do that for everybody.
I think every single one of my good buddies that supports me in this rock business has one rock I'm going to want back someday. But that's
Yeah.
what keeps us all intertwined.
Yeah.
They're like Pokemon cards from my youth, man.
All right, let me get this stuff boxed up, and we'll show you back at the house. Taylor, let me turn it around. Hold on. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. You guys give him some love on Facebook. Rocks and Things, or Kentucky Rock Sales.
Thank you, sir.
There's other
It's
ones.
Kentucky Rock Sales, Rocks and Things LLC. You can also find me at Hillbilly Rock Stars in
Yeah,
Kentucky.
Hillbilly Rock Stars.
I'm a little bit everywhere, y'all.
Yeah, and he's on Facebook, and he's on Instagram, and he's on Discord. So look, for those of you that are on Discord, check him out on Discord and send him a message if there's anything if you want something, he can send you some pictures or whatever. He's always been great about shipping and stuff. And hey, you see the kind of quality he got for sale here. So I've got almost everything I've got from him. So thanks, guys. These suckers are hard to hold on to. Got a little bit of maroon and gold action going on. If I can get close enough, you can see banding. Yeah, that's pretty cool. As tiny as that thing is. Yeah. All right, guys, just got done doing the live. And now I'm going to finish up the video for the premiere Wednesday, Thursday, whatever it's going to be. So I'm going to got to do some adjustment when I flip it back around to be able to get all this stuff in the picture. But let's get it turned around and we'll show you. Okay, no more sneak peeking. I don't even know if I want to show everything because there's a lot of stuff here. Let me get one thing out of the way first and foremost. This is not a Kentucky agate, and I showed that on the live, but for those of you who weren't on the live, and it's polished, this is apparently, according to Taylor, this is a Laguna nodule agate. Pretty. I seen him posted it, you know, see the tubes. It's kind of cool to see the tubes. Look at the details up close. Some little white specks around that banding. That's pretty cool. See, I wasn't going to take that much time. Anyways, yeah, he offered it to me while I was up there, and I went ahead and took it. But all the rest of this stuff is all Kentucky, and it's stuff that I've been building up for a couple months now, and finally got a chance to get up there to meet with him to get it. But I'm going to show you some of these smaller ones. You'll see, will have already seen him talk about, you know, some of this stuff in his live, or in my live, you know, or not live, but on this video earlier at his house. That's pretty, it's like a Tabasco geode, but that's Kentucky agate. It's even got the green husk on the outside of it. But yeah, that's Kentucky agate. See the banding in it? I keep bumping this thing, trying to get close enough. Look at the eyes up there on top. Yeah. Oh Lord, this video is going to take forever if I keep going. I've got a few of them that are in this kind of limestone. This was a polished one. That's a pretty one. I don't have very many until this little grouping where I have both halves. So I'm very tickled about that. Was that? No, that wasn't the other half of that one. I got a few rough ones. Like this is both halves of one that is rough. But you can see there's going to be banding in there. It's going to be pretty. Just needs to be worked. Here's another one he gave me. He just gave me this one. It's kind of like that other one. I just need to take a little bit more off of it and then face polish it. And here's another one. It's got some good crystals in it. There's some little fine banding in there. So yeah, I mean, he gave me a couple rough ones. Like that one. This one's been polished. But it's got calcite in it that I can get out. See, you see that from back here? I can't see no details. But man, when you look up close, that is cool. Gotta get that calcite out of there. Yeah. I want to show you more of the unique ones. You know, pink banded. That's pretty cool. And then here's another kind of pinkish one. I need to get some moisture on this one. It's kind of like, but that one was more red. It's almost like the Kentucky Tabasco. Nice banding, good crystal pockets. Heck, I could handle getting a bunch of them like that. Those are pretty cool. Here's another kind of pink one. Pink doesn't show up good on camera whatsoever. Here's a pretty cool one that's kind of a double. This one's polished. Or, you know, not double, but I mean, both halves. And this is a really good one. For Kentucky, and great polished. A little bit of fracture down here. And I can get that calcite out of it. Yeah, but it's almost completely fracture free. Pretty one. And I really like this one right here. I gotta get this one wet for sure, because you gotta see the details in this one. Actually, I've got two that are similar to this. This was the whole, both sides, and then this one right here. Oh, that one's polished. So I'll show you this. Well, it must have broke on him. Got good banding. Get close on that. But how cool is that floater for one thing, and then the bots. And you can see through that quartz down inside there and see those bots. That floater is really cool. I gotta get that fixed. And then these two are the same way. You can see the bots in there. But that yellow on this one is really bright on that outside edge. And it's got that maroon line going around it to give it a little contrast. Or is that partly looks like maroon, but on the camera it almost looks red. So, which I know maroon is a coloration of red, variation, a shade, whatever. Yeah, that's a pretty good one too. There's not much on the fracture side with this one. And even around the edge, there's good details. Different colorations and stuff. Yeah. So, this one was polished. There's two halves of this one. This one is like a moss agate. Both halves of that one. There's another rough one. That one's polished. Looks like that on this side. Looks like that on this side. Nice bots. Now, what he told me, what you'll see, I don't know if I called out everything on video. He said he don't like the bots. He just usually don't even pay attention to chunks with bots in them or something. Well, that's what you might miss. Because the bots, when you cut through them, that's how you get the patterns like that. That's how you get that. Because you're cutting through the bots. I mean, look at this. Cut through the bots, and look what you got inside those bots. Those two right there. Cool. Yeah, I don't even know. He gave me these two little hole nodules. There's so much here to show. Let me show this red chunk right here. I'm gonna, when I get the chance, I'm gonna do like a full rounded polish of this. It's got good reds in it. This one will look really cool polished up. I'm not going to cut it. I'm just going to polish it and leave it sit like that. And I got to show these two. I showed them a little bit on the live, but see, that looks more orangey instead of red. Or around the inside. But that's pretty. I got both halves of that one. Let me show this one. Vicky wanted me to show this one back there. So this is a very uncommon coloration in these. With the pink like that. I just wish it wasn't so fractured up. Oh my God, this one, if it wasn't so fractured up, could have been just an amazing, amazing one. But if it was not fractured, then there's no way I would have ever afforded it. And I don't even remember how much I paid for that. I keep hitting it. Trying to get close because it's too big. So that's supposedly hematite, those little black on the inside of that. And then around the outside, he said that's the goethite. Goethite, however you say it. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. Vicky wanted me to show this one. Nice polished piece. And Taylor said he calls these midnight agates. It's Kentucky agate, you know, but he calls them midnight agates. That's pretty cool right there. Yeah. It's like a frozen lake with a iceberg sticking out of it or something. Yeah, pretty cool. And this big old chunk, I got to get some, it's got some pretty good crystals in there in that pocket. But I got to get some calcite out of it on this side. And I think it's probably more right there. But it's got some good, quartz in there too. So that's why I want to get the calcite out. That's a pretty wild one right there. And Lord, what a chunk. That is a chunk. And then these couple rough chunks. I don't know what to do with these. I don't want to cut them. Although I could cut one because I do have two. And it's part of the same rock. It's obvious. But that's pretty cool banding. And I love that coloration. And it's, botryoidal. Pretty good little chunks. I could cut one of them up, make some cabs or pendants out of it. There's some really good slabs here. And I think I might have to do that. Make that its own video. Because there's just a lot. He had a special thing going on, selling a bunch of these slabs and in lots, and I bought one lot with a bunch of slabs in it, and there's some good ones in here. What the heck is that? That's not part of it. The only problem is some of these are kind of thin. So I don't know. I'm not having done any kind of cabin yet. I think these are going to be too thin to do some things with. But that's pretty. I don't know. I don't have a ruler on me to measure that to see what the thickness is, but that seems kind of thin. Some of them are definitely thicker. That's much thicker. You can definitely do something with that one. But there's calcite in there. Oh, Lord, there's just so much here. Let me try to find some really good ones. That one would be kind of cool. That one would make a pretty cool pendant. All these beautiful Kentucky agates just cut up. And that's why I bought these, because I couldn't bring myself to cut a lot of these specimens to try to make pendants, get some material to cut pendants with. So I started looking around, trying to find some just pieces like this. There was a couple pretty cool looking things. That one's different. Just little chips and pieces. This one was a pretty cool one. And it's still pretty wet. That'd be a nice little cab right there. That's a nice little slab. I'm telling you guys, if you want anything like this type of stuff, or I mean that's almost a ready-made pendant. Just gotta shape it a little bit. He's got a ton of material. I know I didn't show everything on this video earlier on. Look at that. Look, that almost looks like a Malawi, the way the Malawis have the flame. That's Kentucky. And you can see from the outside it's not Malawi. That'd make a pretty cool pendant right there. This one's pretty cool. Oh, I hope she don't see this. I want to make Vicky a pendant out of this V. I'll do a circle right there. Which side looks better? Yeah. Pretty. That's a pretty good thick chunk right there. Get it wet. That one's pretty fractured. I'll be able to get some out of it. So then he gave me, that's almost more than half a nodule to cut. Cut the face off that. See what's hiding in there. And then that's something else he gave me. Oh, I got this thing too low. That one's wild. And then he said he sells these as ashtrays. And Taylor, if you're watching this, if it sells, good on you. But I'm just thinking, look at the bots. I mean, that is too cool to be used as an ashtray. I mean, it just needs to be cleaned out. I mean, there's a bunch of dirt in there. Let's see if I can get it to get some of this washed out a little bit. Make it look any better. Yeah, I'll have to take a pressure wash for that thing. Yeah, that, I mean, it's just perfect. It's just perfect. Why do anything? Maybe give this a face polish. Grind that down a little bit, even it out. Give it a little face polish. Why do anything with that? That's too cool. And then, oh God, that thing's heavy. He gave me this to cut. And it's got a bunch of mud in there. Got to clean that out before I even try to cut it. But yeah, you can see it's going to have some good yellow in it anyways. And some white painting around that on the inside. So it's probably going to be botryoidal. I mean, that thing's a monster. Oh, I don't think I can cut this on my saw. I might have to take it back up to him and have him cut it on his. Speaking of which, so you've already seen it, I guess, but I'm going to go ahead and show it better. So this is the Brazilian that Vicky kept prodding me to cut in the live, and I said how I wanted to cut it. It was right behind that window, from skinny part to fat part. I think I was off just a little bit. I think I really wanted to go more like up through here and then down, but it was kind of tricky getting in his saw. He's got one bigger saw there. We're gonna have to wet this. And he's got a little trim saw too, but I should have showed that stuff, but I didn't. Oh well. I can always go back and amend it. And I'm going to do this one at a time. So that gave me a good full face on both sides. That's perfect specimen. Got the little bit of rind chipped away right there. Yeah, that's a pretty Brazilian. Okay. If you see anything that I didn't show you, I mean, say something. Did I show you? I don't know if I showed you these. These are pretty cool. That one's got to get wet. It don't have polish on it. Yeah, I like to get ones that look different. That one's got a lot of junk in there. That matrix on that one. This one's polished. Might have dust on it though. Botryoidal in there. In the pocket. That one's cool. Oh, I don't think I showed you this chunk either. He said he carries around a piece like this as a letter opener and box cutter. I mean, that is pretty damn sharp. But I think I would just kind of, I don't know, I might tumble that one. Maybe cut that tip off to make it rounder a little bit. I don't know. I could cab it. I don't know. I'll show that one. Got both halves of that one. This one was a pretty nice one. It's already polished. I just smeared something on it though. Okay, well, let me get things turned around and get this finished for the night. Hi guys, I'm Jay. V's in there cooking dinner. Yeah, it's been a long day for her. She's busy in there, and I want to finish this video. So, thanks for watching today. Give Taylor a look out. You know, check him out on Facebook, on Discord, on on all the different groups that we mentioned in this video. Check it out, and if you want any Kentucky agate, he's somebody I definitely recommend looking into to purchase some. So if there's anything that he's not got showing on his Facebook pages that you think you're interested in, but you are looking for something, certain color scheme or whatever, holler at him. He's a pretty good guy. I've been dealing with him for almost a year now, probably. So thanks for watching, guys. Give us a like, share us out, and this will be the premiere. I guess you'll know by now when it was. Thanks, guys. Bye.